Well, welcome back to the Mod Showcase, everyone. Hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great to have you guys back here yet again for another Mod Showcase. Really good one this week, specifically because of one mod that I think we all nearly and dearly love. So before we do get started, of course, I do want to say, mods are not officially endorsed by Frontier. If you do mod at the risk of breaking your own game. Right now, I can't get into Hope Harbor still. I can, but it's like not, I don't want to build in Hope Harbor, so I just say that I can't get into there. So of course keep that in mind when you guys do mod, but if you do follow all the instructions laid out by everyone, it is going to be just fine. So long as you listen to us. But listen, let's get started. We have a beautiful selection of mods this time around. I apologize, I didn't really have enough time to really decorate, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. So we're gonna get started right over here with the Jungle Cat. This one was commissioned by my good friend T-Rex, and I was super excited to take this one on. Keep in mind, it will be getting reworks relatively soon. I just wanted to get it done first, but I will be redoing the ears. But of course, the Jungle Cat is a feline species found all across Eurasia, as well as, I think, a couple parts of Africa. These guys have actually been found mummified in Egyptian tombs, which I think is super interesting. But it's a really beautiful animal with a bunch of really different, like, fur variations going on. You can see that they have these very slight stripes on their arms and stuff like that. Really fun just to get that to work out. And they also have this beautiful kind of, like, sandy coat. I made sure to get these guys a lot of variation. So if we go over here to, not Sand Cat, but Jungle Cat. If we go over here and we start to buy a few of these guys, yep, we can actually see that I did include a much more, like, deeper saturated version. These guys have a lot of color, kind of like variation throughout the entire world. They're found all over the world, which I think is going to be super cool just to see how you guys use these. But one of the things I also wanted to include was a little bit more of a darker kind of coloration. One that you definitely find in a lot more, like, jungles and stuff like that, obviously. So this one is the one that I love over here. It's not really the most realistic one, obviously. A lot of the times you do get specimens that are a lot more kind of desaturated, like this guy. A little bit more on the gray side, but I still like this kind of color. It feels very much like a jaguarundi. But I don't know, I'm just super proud of that. But still, regardless, I hope you guys enjoy the mod nonetheless. It's a really fun one that I was able to put out, so I hope you guys enjoy that. And by the way, my commissions, you guys can DM me about those, by the way. So over here, we're going to check out the Gray Fox mod by Levelwolf. Levelwolf, you've been killing it with the new species recently. Really happy to see you come back. I hope you're able to make a bobcat again. That'd be really awesome. But look at this little guy. This is, of course, a silver fox. Really beautiful coloration along the back over there. In case if you guys are unaware, the silver fox is a species of fox that lives pretty much all over the United States. Little bits of Canada too, as well as Mexico. They can inhabit a wide variety of different kind of like climates and temperatures. But yeah, just really awesome animal over here. They also have this little unique coloration on their mouth over there, which I think is super neat. Now, Levelwolf, my only criticism is that I wish the face was a lot more slender, like it didn't have the little tufts of, like it didn't have the triangle face. That's my only, like, little criticism on it, but still it makes me super happy that you're bringing these animals into the game. You're doing a really awesome job, and I suggest you keep at it, because I really do love my miscellaneous North American wildlife. Now, before we check out the tigers over there, just want to show off the silver mooney really quickly, if they are making their way to the habitat. Okay, I believe they have, so now comes the game of finding the extremely small fish that Buffzoo and I put in the game for some reason. Silver Moony. Okay, so admittedly, I kind of fricked up on the tail over there. Hopefully I can fix that up later, but this is a 100% custom model by me. I was super proud of this at first, but now I'm kind of looking at it like, what can I do better? So of course the Silver Moony is a brackish kind of fish, as well as saltwater. I think it's predominantly saltwater, but it can inhabit brackish waters, found over Southeast Asia. Really awesome animal. Really beautiful animal, too. They have some sexual dimorphism, which I probably would include later down the line. There's also a rare bird outside my window, which I think is super awesome. I think that's like a thrush. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting a little distracted, but I've been on my iNaturalist stuff recently, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, this is of course a fish from Southeast Asia. Really, really beautiful animal. We have these guys in a big circular tank at Mystic, and they're just such a dazzling little species. I really do love them. And of course, we will be transferring those guys to be props in the aquarium pack. Nick is working tirelessly to update the props, which I should probably talk about right now. Prop mods are slowly but surely being updated to Axie. That means that they will not really break in between updates. All the props that did break during 1.11 were non-Axie props. So that was the whole method of using asset packages in order to make new props. I know this probably means absolutely nothing to you all, but just keep in mind that we're working really hard to really get everything updated. And speaking of updated, we'll check out what comes up later. But we should probably talk about the Bengal tiger remaster. This one just gets better and better and better. Now, of course, since we did figure out how to add new variations to animals, Gabboi has been taking that super seriously, and it makes me super happy. Gabboi's been giving us so many beautiful variations of Bengal tiger. This one in particular is called the... I don't think it has anything on here. Appeal, physical stats, lifetime stats. I feel like it should be in genetic, but it doesn't really say, like, what color. Nevertheless, we have these beautiful little variations. We have this a lot more, like, darker color over here with these, like, thicker stripes on the top. We have the typical Bengal tiger over here, looking mighty fine. And we also have the white Bengal tiger, as always, just a beautiful, beautiful animal. I really do love not just the fact that it's white, but also these small, like, I don't know, like these, darker patches of gray inside of their coats as well. We also do have the pure white Bengal tiger, really freaking awesome right there. Oh man, that is so cool. But that's really it for animals. Amazing job to Gabboi as always, just always pulling it through with this. And a big shout out to Giorno as well. Oh my gosh, we can't forget her. She does such incredible work with Gabboi. Always great to see that little dynamic duo coming in clutch over there. Now, we should probably talk about FREEBUILD. Yes, the mod that we've all been waiting for. I'm just going to clear out this area over here so we can actually talk about what it does. So, of course, you guys can see that FREEBUILD actually works. I can actually go to my terrain stamp tool, and I could actually do those fancy ramps and stuff like that. Really not sure how to use these, but I really don't care because I wouldn't use that to begin with. But of course, FREEBUILD has a wide variety of different features now. You guys can go check out Kai's video on that because it really goes into like insane detail on how it's supposed to work. So if I go over here and let's just go to content pack, we could go to, let's just say Arctic pack. I feel like that'd be a good one to kind of experiment with. We don't really give this pack enough love. So over here, we could take a look at the reindeer leg, and then we could go all the way down here, trigger incremental rotation X. This is the coolest thing ever. So along the X-axis, I think we need to trigger random rotation on. So along the X-axis, you can rotate items incrementally. And this is a feature of FREEBUILD and not of the base game, which, Frontier, listen, if you're seeing this right now, we absolutely need this. This is like a necessary feature. And look, the modders were able to do that, which is incredible to see. So of course we could do that along that axis. We could do it along the other ones as well. So this is the y-axis over here, and it's just super, super awesome just to see that. I'll show you guys the z-axis too, because why not? And then it rotates itself. That is incredible. So of course we're not really sure on like the best ways to use this. I think it's super awesome. But yeah, if you guys have any idea on how to use this at all, just let us know. Right now you can only do it with singular props, which is pretty awesome, but I'm just curious to see what you guys all do with this. You could do some pretty awesome stuff like that. That is really it. Let me know your favorites in the comments down below from this week. We're going to end it with the tigers because they're so freaking beautiful. Look at them all eat. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Alright, FREEBUILD's updated. Congrats, everyone. Be sure to check out all the mods in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Goodbye now.